Welcome back to Crafty Creations. In today's tutorial, I'll show you how I created this lemon blossom farm wreath on a 14-inch wire wreath frame, using the curl method for the base. This fun and easy technique creates lots of texture and fullness while using simple supplies like mesh, ribbon, pipe cleaners, and a coordinating sign. If you're looking for a bright spring or summer wreath idea, this project is a great way to add a fresh pop of color to your front door or home decor. Let's get crafting! Welcome back to Crafty Creations. Today we'll be making a curly wreath on a 14-inch Dollar Tree wire frame. We'll be using this sign. It's a 10-inch sign. We'll be attaching that in the middle. Here's the mesh we'll be using. We're using the yellow, the blue turquoise, the green, and also we'll be adding a bow at the end. We're using this 1.5 lemon ribbon, and also you will need pipe cleaners to make your curly curls. You will need scissors, some wire cutters, and a rotary cutter to cut your mess. I'll be cutting these pipe cleaners in half so I can use them for the curls that we'll be attaching onto the wire frame. So I'm just folding them in half. Don't have to be perfect. Setting those aside, and I'll do the same thing with these ones. Set those aside. Next step is we'll be cutting our mess 10 by 10. What I'd like to do is roll them out on top of each other to make things go faster. And this one. So make sure you line up your mess over here when you start them off. Make sure they're lined up nicely. Make sure they're flat. You can put something heavy on this side so they won't roll up on you. So I like to have a nice clean edge to start off with. Just like that. Okay, and we'll cut these 10 inches. 10 inches. So roll these up. I'll do a couple more cuts here for you. And another one. Cut them off. And it's this. So I'll finish cutting these out and I'll be right back. My mess is cut at 10 by 10. So what you need for this wreath is 30 curl bundles. So we'll be adding five bundles per section. There's 6 sections on this 14-inch wire frame. So we'll be adding 5 bundles here, and altogether a total of 30 bundles. So let's make a couple of these curly bundles. So first I'm going to separate these. So what I do to make those curly wreaths is get mesh roll. This comes in the mesh, and I use that to make the curls. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this in here and roll this up. Take it out and put a clamp in it. So you'll need some sort of a clip to hold your pieces together, or you could use just like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. And roll this up, pinch it here and place it in with the other one and clip it. I'm gonna make the other one, or you can hold them in your hand and roll this one up. If you really want to be precise on your rolls, this is what you could do. So I'm going to crisscross these. It don't matter how you place your colors. You can mix them up. It's up to you. So there's your curls. And what I'm going to need here now is the pipe cleaner that we cut in half. And we place that right there, and we pull this up and twist the pipe cleaner. Just like that. And there's one of your bundles. So again, you'll need 30 bundles for this wreath. And what you can do also is, if you don't want to use a roll, you could just roll it up just like that. Put it in your hand and grab the other one. Roll it up. Put this in your hand, maybe, but my hands are hurt, so I gotta use a clip. You could do that, or you could just use clips. You can roll these up. It's faster. Right, if you're gonna be precise on your rolls, you could use that as well. So I'm gonna grab a pipe cleaner and put these together and twist them. What you could do also is lift these up and then twist. Okay, just like that. So let me finish all of these bundles and I'll be right back. I've finished all my curls, all 30 of them. So now we're ready to attach them onto the 14-inch wire frame. So what I'm gonna do here is grab a curl. So I'll need 5 curl bundles in one section. So from the bar here to this bar, that's considered one section. So there's 6 sections all together on this 14-inch Dollar Tree wire frame, and thus 5 each on one section. 5 times 6 is 30. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this backwards, and I'm gonna start attaching my bundles, my mist bundles on here. So I think I'll add, since my pipe cleaners are a little bit too short, I'm gonna add my first one onto the second row, and thus I'm gonna alternate all the way around. Okay, so I'll start here on the second bar. So I'm gonna count this as 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're doing 2 and 3 bars. So put that in there, give it a couple of twists, fold in half and fold back and swoop this over. So I'm gonna do the next one on the third bar. This is so easy. Beginners can have so much fun with this. All you need is 3 rolls of mesh or mesh that's laying around. You want to use it up, you can use that, and it's so much fun to make. It's quick and easy. You don't need much ribbon for this. If you want to add ribbon, you could, So swoop that over, grab another one, and add this one onto bar 2. So the 10-inch sign right here, I've chosen these colors particularly because there's green, yellow, and blue in there in the sign, and so that's why I'm using the green and yellow and blue. Okay, so let's swoop that over, and we'll do another one on the 3rd bar this time. Give it a couple of twists, pull back. Actually, you can just twirl this around on the bar. Push it back and grab another one and do the same thing. And twist, twist, twist it up and fold it around just like that. So our first section is done. So there's 5 bundles in there, and this is gonna be lifted up just like that. It's gonna lift up, see that, once I add the other ones on the other section. So I'll do this section right here, and I'll come back. 2 sections are done. Look at how full it is. Well, 3 sections are done. This is half done. So 3 more sections. This is only 4 sections. Look at that. So 2 more sections I gotta finish. 5 sections are done. Attach the curl bundles on all 5 sections. So thought we'd do the last one together. I'm gonna put a little fast forward on this though. You see that it gets a little tight in there, but you'll get them attached. Couple more and we're done. We'll do the last one. This one goes on the inside. Fold down and fold back. All right, when we turn it over, wow, I love this. What you gotta do in there is now try to straighten these up a little bit. Make sure they're standing up. Wow, I love this look. I'm so in love with this wreath. So full and beautiful, colorful. And it's so easy to do. Okay, so continue lifting these up. Some of them are squashed in there. Gotta see the curls. I love it. I'm in love with this wreath. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this up, cut off the little phrase, because remember I did use a rotary cutter to cut this mess. And you could use a wood burning tool if you want. But I love that look. So the next step will be to add our sign in there. And here's our sign. That's gonna look so good. I'm gonna use pipe cleaners for attaching my sign. I'm gonna put two together because it's a high wreath base and I want it to reach to the wires we're gonna be attaching the sign to. Okay, those are good to go, and we're gonna be making 2 holes top and bottom here. And then I'm just gonna feed the pipe cleaner in through there, and so I can attach it. The other one. Let's attach this in there. Okay. Flip it around. Grab our pipe cleaner. Not gonna put it on fully because I need to see it from the front to see if it's centered. Okay. And I think that's good right there. I just want it to just sit on top where I can have my curls out just a little bit. I don't want it to sink in, so that's perfect right there. And let me finish attaching this and I'll be right back. Look at how pretty and full this is. You almost don't need anything else to add to it. But I think we're gonna have to make a bow to put a small bow down here or something. Okay, let me put this aside and we'll get our supplies for our bow. So here's the 1.5 inch ribbon. I think we're just gonna make a simple bow for this. Nothing big. 10 inch tail. 10 inch tail and 5 inch loops on both sides, and we'll do another loop for both sides again. So if you made it this far and you like my video and you wish to see more, all you gotta do is hit that bell icon to subscribe to my channel. So this way we'll do 4 inches for this. This way you can get notified when I add another video. So I do Facebook Lives on Crafty Creations on Sundays as well. If you want to go join me over there, I'd be so happy to see you there. So there are other social media platforms I am on, but I don't do much on those. Usually I just do a lot on A lot of videos on here and Facebook Lives. So don't forget to follow me for more ideas. So this one I'll do 4.5, and another loop for 4.5. Okay, there we go. And we'll cut that. So it's just gonna be a small bow. Small bow. Cut off those ends to make dovetails. Longer zip tie. We need that. Oh, so I'll add that in there. Okay, there we go. And in here, I'm going to add a couple pipe cleaners. Feed that through in there. And close off my zip tie. So when I fluff my bow, I usually fluff it a little bit here, and then I do another fluffing when I attach it onto the wreath. So let me finish this up and I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, I just love how this looks. Look at how pretty. So this wreath is done. Hope you enjoyed this video, friends. Thank you all for watching. Please hit that bell icon for more wreath making ideas in the future videos, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching Crafty Creations. Craft on.